What's good, y'all? It's your boy Keenan, and welcome to another episode of Reign of Fire. Yo, thank you guys for tuning in and watching me go X1 in my locals, and thank you guys for also tuning in to my deck profile. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of testing to show you how the deck works a little bit, just some random deckhand testing, just to show you my ratios and to also show you what combos I would use given those hands. So let's get into it. First hand, wow. All right, so we got Drone Lock Bird. Why are my cards are upside down? I don't know what's going on. Oceanics, Garunix, one Ash Blossom, one Kieran. Okay, so off the bat, just looking at it, this hand is pretty mint. I'm not gonna lie, because if we were gonna go first, let's say if I was gonna go first, the only cards I'm gonna worry about, Oceanics, of course, Oceanics, Kieran, and my Garunix. So obviously we're gonna normal summon our Oceanics. Here's what we're gonna do: normal summon Oceanics. Now we're gonna use Oceanics effect. If this card is normal or special summon, you can destroy one other fire monster in my hand or face up field. Add one fire beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster from my deck to my hand, except Oceanics. So basically, oh yeah, and the card becomes the destroyed card's level. So if I destroy a level 8, you can make him a level 8, or you can leave his level alone. If you have a Ponix and you destroy Ponix off of this card, make it a level 1. I do have some Xyz monsters that are level 1 that I do want to try and sauce out a little bit with. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we're gonna use his effect, and on this, out of the monsters that I would pop the Garunix and search another Garunix. So we pop the Garunix, search a Garunix. Do a little shuffle. Then Garunix effect is triggered. Summon. Activate Garunix effect. You're gonna destroy from your deck. And now, your only option, I feel like your only option would be to destroy an Arvada. So you destroy Arvada from the deck. You want your Arvada to get in the grave, because this combo uninterrupted, you can get a great final board, especially, and you have 2 hand traps in your hand for the following turn, so this is great. So once your Arvada is destroyed, we're going to chain its effect for chain 1, and we're going to summon back out our Garunix. Its effects are negated, and it is destroyed during the end phase off of Arvada. But here is where we sauce. So we're going to go ahead and just link 3. Not much sauce, honestly. It's just sauce. And we're going to go into our Promethean Princess. We're going to go Promethean Princess, summon back our Arvada. And then honestly, we can go ahead and pass off of that. Like, it's not even too much, but this is a lot at the same time, because you have a Drone Lock Bird, you got an Ash Blossom, you got a Kieran, you got a Monster Negate right here off of Arvada. Boom. And like, bro, this is just crazy. Someone activates a monster effect, boom, you can destroy your Promethean Princess if you want to, negate the effect. And then you would wait, you can hold off, you don't have to shotgun all of your effects. Activate the Kieran during main phase, destroy your Arvada, social summon Kieran. And then your follow-up would be, chain link 1 Garunix in grave, chain link 2 Arvada for being destroyed. You can summon back a Fire King monster, but you will have to, its effects will be negated, but you get more bodies during your opponent's turn. And then you also have a Drone Lock Bird and Ash for follow-up, but not a lot of people can play through a Drone Lock Bird and an Ash alongside other monster negates. So this is very, very versatile. I'll say that. Let's get into another test hand and see what we get. All right. Let's draw. Kieran, Ash Blossom, Oceanics, another Kieran, and an Ash Blossom. Okay. So this hand is pretty much, it's not that great, but it's playable a little bit. Okay, so here's what we would do. You never, and my advice to all you Yu-Gi-Oh players out there, you never want to say, oh, I can't do anything with this hand, or scoop before you had a chance to even try to play through what you got. So I would normal summon the Oceanics. Now they could very much Ash this Oceanics. If they manage to Ash the Oceanics, that's pretty much the play. But if they don't, if they Imperm or Veiler it, activate your quick effect of Kieran to destroy it and summon out your your Kieran. Then your play will still go through. And so that will start your whole combo up like all over again. Boom. The Volcanics effect will resolve because their Veiler and their Imperm missed the target. So, boom, you get Garunix. Garunix effect will go off. It summons, and then what you would do again is send Arvada to the grave. Boom, send Arvada to the grave. And then you get the same thing all over again. Arvada's effect will summon out the Volcanics and negate that effect. Then boom, you just go into your link 3 of Princess. Princess effect, summon back the Arvada. And now for follow-up, you just have an Ashen and Kieran. But you still have that Garunix and Grave. You still have Promethean Princess. Like, it's still a lot. This board is very minimal, but it is a lot. It is very much strategic, guys. So don't ever think to just, give up on a play. You want to play through and see what you can do. Genuinely see what you can do, guys. Honestly, I had a lot of outs. I was able to pull the cross out. I was able to get by with the Called by the Grave a couple of times. Honestly, my hand was like, it was just glued to all these 1-ofs, bro. Skybird's upside down. Imperm, Pataprosp, Garunix. Sheesh. Now, so we activate Pataprosp. Random cards, it don't really matter. So 1, 2, 3. That's why we run triple or double. 3, and we'll do 3. Kieran. All right, let me show you guys something. So we add the Kieran to our hand. Then we're gonna go Kieran effect, destroy Garunix, summon. Garunix from hand, we'll summon out. And then we got our play all over again, bro. You just gotta think stuff through. Honestly, that Pataprosp did save us, but you just gotta think stuff through, because after that Garunix summons, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop that Arvada. Arvada's effect summons homeboy out. And you know what we're gonna do from here? We link it to that Promethean Princess. Bro, this is just so broken. Honestly, the Promethean Princess, and then effect to target the Arvada. Place it here. And then we got a Imperm and then a Skyburn. And that itself, honestly, just gave us a lot more follow-up than all the other test hands. The hand may look terrible, but the playthrough may look immaculate. I just want you to know that, guys. The playthrough is going to look immaculate if you actually hang in there and know your deck. Just know your deck's capabilities, guys. Just this one, just benching 3 was able to get me to my consistency in order to get to that board that I actually, this is the kind of end board that I want to end on every single time. Is 2 spells and traps face down, which will be an Imperm, a Solemn Warning, or anything like that, a Skyburn. The only thing that can make this better is if I had, my field spell and all that, and if I had my Sanctuary, you know what I'm saying? So that would be the only thing. And yeah, that's really just it, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, this tutorial. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and follow button, guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great one.